At the moment, I'm still in the Netherlands, and in this specific moment, I was working here and I was cracking walnuts just so, that I feel closer to my mom, or getting the strawberries, or just walking in the garden. Yeah, if you guys have seen videos before, you know that my mom was suffering from the disease ALS. Unfortunately, on the 24th of May, she lost that battle. I was just thinking that there is like a whole organization in the Netherlands that tries to raise money. And I think that's a good idea because there needs to be research for this disease. Because at the moment, there's just not enough information. But I was thinking, why not use the power of the internet and share the stories of your loved ones, and maybe together we can make like a template of things that are important to tell, like for example where that person lived for how many years, and if they were drinking or smoking, and if they were under a lot of pressure or stress, or just like we can decide these factors, because I feel that there's a lot more to consider than they consider at the moment. So my mom also participated in a study called TUDCA, but she couldn't finish it, of course. But they did ask certain questions, but I do feel that there are still a lot of unanswered questions, or questions that haven't been asked before. So what I would like to do and start is in this channel, or under this video, or if you know someone that had ALS or is struggling with ALS, just put that story down here, and then we can, keep in contact, and, maybe also support each other, because I know that for me, of course, it's difficult, but for my dad, it's even worse, because, that it was his partner, his life partner, and the last few years, he's been taking care of her day in, day out, like 24/7. Yeah, I don't know, like I just had this idea that I feel that we can do so much more than what they're doing now. I do believe that putting the story there, and I really enjoy doing that, with videos. So I will definitely sit down more and make videos of, the stages of how it happened, because at first you couldn't really see on the outside that she was ill, but as soon as she started speaking, it was almost like she had a bit too much to drink, for example. That's how she called it herself. But I think there are a lot more small things that need to be considered about this special disease that we don't know yet, or we think that are normal and the doctors know. But I think we need to help as a community, and we need to use social media to not to get the answers, but to get closer to what is actually happening when people get ALS. Because we can see it. It's literally, someone is literally imprisoned in their own body, because their brain is fully functioning, but their arms aren't moving, they can't speak. And at the end, your lungs and everything fail. So for my mom, she just couldn't breathe anymore. Like the last few days was horrible. You could see her fight to breathe. Like I don't wish this disease on anyone. I'm not saying that, it won't happen to anyone, and we will get the answers, but I do believe that we should like start a community and get the lifeline of that person, make certain questions or statements that need to be in there, and then go from there. So if you think that's a good idea, and you know someone that has ALS, or you know someone that knows someone that knows someone, like please get to this place, and maybe we need to start like a different channel or a different website or something. But I do believe that we have the power now to share the stories of the people that are still fighting with it, but also the people that passed and that have been fighting with this horrible disease, and help the next generations to hopefully not having to fight for their life.